Hello and welcome to app number 5. This time we're going to build a weather client. It's going to go out and actually tell you what the weather is in your location. Now, this is not a weather client simulation. It's a real live weather client. So it's going to go out to the internet, find some live data, pull that back, and display it to the user. It's going to be a lot of fun. So what's this going to look like? It's going to have a header like all of our little apps do, say weather client, and then it's going to ask the user for their zip code. And they're going to enter a zip code. It will go out to a particular place on the internet. We'll talk about in a minute. It'll look up that zip code, get the weather, get the forecast, and display it back to the user. So here you saw they entered 01010. And it said the weather in Brimfield, Massachusetts is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and clear. And at the same time, the weather in Florida is 78.1 Fahrenheit and overcast. So we're going to build this app and we're going to learn a lot. The primary focus, the lesson to take from this application is really this concept of external packages. Python is an ecosystem described as batteries included. And there's sort of two levels to this meaning here. But the idea is that Python comes with everything that you need to do your job. Everything you need to work with networks, HTTP, scientific results, images, you name it. And at one level, that's the standard library built into Python. There's a ton of modules and features there, but the sort of outer shell of that is even more amazing. There's this place called PyPI, or the Python Package Index. And in this package index, there are many thousands of packages or libraries that you can download and very easily add to your application. The tool that we're going to use to do this is called pip. So we'll talk about how you get that, how you use it. The two extra features that we need to bring in as an external package for our app are HTTP clients. How do I go out to the internet and grab some data and download it? And screen scraping. How do I take semi-structured, maybe malformed, but mostly correct HTML and pull that apart and understand it and pick out just the little elements that we need? And that's called screen scraping. For the HTTP clients, we're going to use a very, very popular library called requests. And for screen scraping, we're going to use something called Beautiful Soup. We're also going to talk about this concept of tuples, which is returning multiple items from a method, and a slightly nicer, more usable version that you can use called named tuples. All right, let's get on to building that app.